My name is Carmine Costello. And the man to my right, he'll introduce himself.
My name is Big Cheese. The Big Cheese, yes.
And people of Los Santos, and to whatever officers are watching this, Captain Slacks, I'm sorry for not telling you everything, but I coulda. But if this is being viewed by the populace, it either means I am dead or missing. And the people that did this probably got me. Everything I'm about to say is true. And these people are probably still out there. It is a story of betrayal, scandal, of epic proportion, and cold-blooded murder. On the 22nd of December, my brother Christmas Costello came to town. And unfortunately, he crossed paths with the devil of Sanguine. I don't know how or what transpired in their conversation. Only people that know what they spoke about is my brother Christmas, who is now dead, the victim of a murderer, and the devil of Sanguine, also known as Jaeger Demon Blood. It all started while I was doing a Mosley's job, doing a run. And, everybody should be aware of the election that's going on right now with all the candidates, Vivek Ramaswamy, Pilbush, Cornwood, and Maximilian Thoroughbred. Well, one of those candidates was in a car that I drove past to a Mosley's. And in jest, I made a joke towards him. And that joke, substance of that joke doesn't matter. But he took that shit personally. And a couple moments elapse. And someone called Osvaldo Pingafria reaches out to me on Twitter. I don't respond. Sorry if I'm taking... Just the memories are flooding back. Eventually, Osvaldo gets me. Picks me up. Puts me in a car. A car being driven by somebody else. At the time, I had no idea who this man was. And the man in the driver's seat's like, "Hey, Osvaldo, put a knife to his neck." Obviously, I struggle. And the driver pulls something. The motherfucker pulls a gun. He pulls a gun on me. In a city where guns are sparse, this man pulled a gun. Dare I say, a nuclear weapon on me, and that's when it all started to sink in that I might die that day. But I don't. I still don't know who this guy is. But he drives me to the Liquid Library. And at some point, I believe Osvaldo says the man's name, and come to find out, it's Jaeger Demon Blood, the man with the gun. Jaeger Demon Blood, the man with the gun, walks me into a room with none other than Maximilian Thoroughbred and all his constituents. Juno Sweeney, Ash Ketchum, and I believe the other lady was Penny. All in that room. At wrench point, they forced me to sit down, and then they start questioning me. Mainly about the joke. That doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what the joke was. Forget about the joke. They start threatening me. One of them starts bludgeoning me. Jaeger starts hitting me over the head with a wrench. At some point, Maximilian tells me that he knows someone that is dear to me. My brother Christmas Costello. And he says, not word for word, but something along the lines of, if you don't heal to me, Carmine Costello, we'll get your brother. We know where he lives. And I take that threat at face value, and I listen to what their demands are. They ask me for simple things that are achievable, like destroy Vivek's campaign, make Vivek look like a dumbass, betray his trust, go out there and champion the cause of Maximilian. Otherwise, it's my brother. He'll be dead. Dead as dirt. I walk out that room shell-shocked, knowing full well that there's a man in this city that has a gun that'll shoot my brother if I do anything against them. So I get to it. I go to the apartment and I start talking about Maximilian and how great he is, and how Maximus is the best of us, and that we should get him as a mayor, and that if you want to bet on a horse, it should be a thoroughbred. That one, John Hydra gave me that one. And while I'm doing this, I run across my brother Christmas Costello, who I had no idea was in town prior to all of this. And he's here with, this is where Big Cheese comes in. He's with Big Cheese. A friend of mine called J Money. And there was this other guy. What the fuck happened to the other guy? There's another guy. There was a fourth guy, wasn't there? Steven? Steven, some shit. He went missing after all this. I don't know, maybe he's fucking dead too. We go into the White Core Park up top, and I tell my brother everything that's happened in confidence. I tell him there's a man out there with a gun who is going to kill him. He knows who he is. And I'm afraid, and just be careful. You know what my brother does? Costellos, we just can't help ourselves. My brother, along with Big Cheese and J Money, decided it would be a great idea to go on Twitter and taunt this son of a bitch. Call him a bitch, call Maximilian a bitch, call that campaign a bitch. Then, moments after, my brother gets a phone call. You guessed it, it's a fucking demon blood son of a bitch. And they exchange some words, and he tells my brother something along the lines of, okay, I guess I'll see you. We leave in a hurry looking for a car. I'm running behind them, a couple paces behind them. We pass where Maldini's used to be, now a Lucky Plucker franchise. I guess Maldini's ain't that good, you know, dog shit. Anyway, I look at my map, and as I'm looking at my map, I hear a gunshot. Bang, bang, bang. And I hear screams. It's Big Cheese screaming, Carmine, your brother just got shot. He got shot. And I run over there as fast as I can. And he lay there dying. And as he lay there dying, he looks me in my eye and he says, Carmine, you are the best of us. Make sure I get justice. I love you. You're prettier than me. And kaput, he dies. This is where Big Cheese fills you in on what he saw at that point. If only I hadn't looked at my map.
I saw him there on the street. You know what? With his head all blasted. And the car sped off into the sunset.
Did you see who was in the car? Who was in the car? What did you see?
They had a helmet on with ears. And the person before was the man in question with the ears, the demons. I saw him right off. I can't say.
That son of a bitch. My brother died on the 22nd of December, Friday. Because Jaeger Demon Blood is an egotistical maniac But Maximilian was the puppet master. Jaeger Demon Blood may have been the trigger man, but it was done to fulfill a threat placed on me by Maximilian, because I didn't do what he wanted me to do. And now that man might be elected as our mayor, a murderer, a crook, a terrorist who has terrorized my family. If this is the last time you people hear of me, it's probably because I'm dead, and I know most of you hate me. But by God, there must be justice, even for a craven like me. Christmas didn't die for nothing. And so, by God, Max will hang, and so will his fucking cabinet of crooks. Ramaswamy was right.